Okay, and welcome to the second part of my Majora's Mask playthrough and guide. Alright, so last time we were in front of this door here, and this guy over here, the Happy Mask Salesman, he told us to go retrieve a mask that was stolen from him by an imp in the woods, who also happened to steal a few things from us. So, he wants us to go get back his mask and our precious item, and then he can return us back to our original human form. So, without further ado, let's go through this door here and get to that. Alright, so, welcome to Clocktown. This is the main hub town in Oh, geez, that dog. Yeah, that dog attacks you, so don't go near it. Okay, so as I was saying, welcome to Clocktown. This is the main hub area of Majora's Mask. So, basically, this is like the town you're going to be going to a lot for most of the side quests, to do shopping, talk to NPCs. It's pretty much the central point of the whole world. Alright, so, let's get started with exploring this place. Tattle told us to go find a great fairy at the north gate, but I say we should look around a little bit more before we go do that. And also, now you might notice at the bottom, there's a bit of an icon down there. That is our time limit. So basically, if that ever hits 0 on the third day, like as you can see, the sun rotates around. Every time it makes a full rotation around the diamond, that's an hour down. You have 24 hours in every day, so that's 72 hours. If it rotates around that green thing 72 times, the masked salesman leaves and it's game over. But, we'll get more into that later. For now, just make sure that that doesn't run out. So anyway, this is the eastern part of Clocktown. There's a few stores around here, the inn, and the mayor's office. None of this stuff is open at the moment, so we're just gonna kind of keep moving on. And also, let me just mention, Clocktown is a really amazing town. Like, this place feels totally alive. There's so many different characters here. They all do different things at different times of the day. This place is just really well done, especially for N64. But we'll, as per usual, we're going to be getting more into that a little bit later. Alright, so the next area we're going to go to is just up these little steps over here. Alright, so this is the laundry pool. This will be an important a little bit, or no, actually quite a while later. I don't plan on doing the things here till like after the dungeons and stuff. What's this thing? I wonder what this thing over here is. Please find a way to turn me into the fountain in North Clocktown. Well, we're heading that way anyway, so we'll be sure to do that when we're there. But in the meantime, let's just walk up this way and see what else is around. Okay, so we're not going to be able to use that Deku flower right now because that guy is sitting in it. One thing I'd like to point out is this area right here. This is completely changed in the 3DS version. The clock tower is pushed forward a lot, and there's a little space behind it. And a certain thing was moved to that area. I don't know why they did that particularly, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I'll be pointing out differences between this version and the 3DS version, because as I've said, the 3DS one is kind of the go-to version for this game if you're interested in playing it. And if you're watching this thing that is basically just a guide to it, then you're probably pretty interested in playing it. Alright, so this is West Clocktown. So basically this area just has all the stores. They're all closed right now, and we don't have any money anyway. But we might want to talk to this guy right here. Alright, so this is the bank. This is actually pretty important. You're gonna want to put all your money in here, like, immediately. Because, well, I don't have much right now. But you're gonna want to deposit whatever money you have in here for later. Just trust me. Alright, so that guy just gave us a stamp. This is essentially like this world's version of a bank card, I guess you could say. So basically, we can always go back to the bank and get however much money we deposited out of it because of the stamp thing. So keep that in mind. I'll be sure to bring more attention to that later because it's going to be important. So next, you're going to want to avoid the stupid dog and run up this way. So the next area you want to go to is actually where we're supposed to go to from the start, but I just took a few detours to show off the area. This is North Clocktown. Alright, you see that balloon there? Like, that balloon has Majora's Mask on it, as we can see. We don't know it as that yet, but it's pretty obvious if you saw the title screens. That's Majora's Mask. Alright, so that balloon was changed in the 3DS version. Here it has Majora's Mask on it, but in the 3DS version it has, like, some sort of golden symbol on it. I don't remember what it is. So, yeah, just pointing out another difference between this version and that one. Alright, so let's go in here. Fairy's Fountain. This is strange. Oh no, the Great Fairy. You've been granted magic power. In your current form, press B to shoot bubble blasts. Press and hold B to blow a big bubble. Release B to shoot it. Your magic power decreases when you shoot. Replenish it with magic jars and potions. Alright, so if we ever get our former shape back, we're going to want to come see her. Remember that. That's kind of important. Not really important, but it's something you definitely want to do. Alright, so now we have the bubble ability. What you really do is just hold B, move the analog stick to aim it, and you can shoot things. Pretty simple. What's this guy's deal? Alright, so we're not allowed to go out unless we're armed because it's dangerous in the field, apparently. Okay then, so I guess we're just stuck here, which is probably for the best anyway. So as the fairy was saying, a man in an observatory knows about the Skull Kid's whereabouts. So where could such an observatory be? I don't think we saw anything like that in the general area. Maybe this kid over here knows where it is. You have to say the secret code. Wrong. So we can't let anyone who doesn't know the code in. So we want to go see someone named Jim in North Clocktown. And yeah, that's where the observatory is. So we're going to want to get the guy's code and go through there to get there next. So, just go back in North Clocktown here. And Jim is this kid right here, so talk to him and he'll say this. Alright, so we want to pop this kid's balloon. And for some reason, a spit bubble can burst plastic. I don't get it. Whatever. It's Zelda. Most things don't make sense. So I'm going to shoot this other balloon when we're here and talk to this guy. Alright, so this is Tingle. He sells maps. You can find him all around the world. You're gonna want to buy whatever maps he has, because, well, as you might notice, when I buy this one, you got a map of Clocktown. You can find your way around town. The red arrow shows where you entered, and the yellow arrow shows your current location. Alright, so as you can see, there's now a mini-map down in the bottom screen. This lets us just see what Clocktown looks like, pretty much, and see where we are in it. So, now that we popped the bubble, we want to go over here and talk to this kid. Oh, so they have a hideout that leads to the observatory. Interesting. Alright, so we have to pass this kid's test first. Alright, so we're pretty much just playing hide and seek with these kids. So, we gotta go find them all, touch them, and pretty much they'll give us the code once we find all of them. So, the first kid, who happens to just be Jim himself, is just hiding back here. Just go around the slide and tag him like that. Second kid, I believe, is, yeah, right over there, behind that tree. So, just walk up to him, spin, and get him. One thing I want to mention is that one of these kids changed location in the 3DS version. I don't remember where he moved to off the top of my head, but just know if you're playing the 3DS version, one of these is going to be inconsistent. Alright, so the next one is up here, kid with a chicken on his head, it looks like. So, we're going to want to just kind of chase him around. Ooh, night of the first day. So yeah, this time actually does affect things, but it's not just like a goes down gradual. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. Alright, let's go back up now. Okay, so as you can see, the next one is up there. I think if you're really specific, you can get him to come down just by walking underneath him. But I usually have a hard time doing that, so what I usually do is just fly up here and just spin into him. So that's 4 down. The last one is... where is it? Oh yeah. So just go through here. There's none in South Clocktown, and now that I think about it more, if I remember right, the other kid is crawling around underneath a crate out here in the South Plaza in the 3DS version. So yeah. So as you can see, the next kid is... well, actually, you probably can't see him with this camera and stuff. But he's over by one of those doors, just trust me on this one. Let's just talk to these guys. Don't bother us. I wasn't very nice at all. Whatever, just run into him and tag him. And that's all of them. Alright, so now they're going to give us the code. Pay attention, because this code is kind of important for the rest of the game. Alright, are you ready? Our code is 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. I think I've gotten that one before, actually. This is random every time, so you can't just plug this into your game and hope that it works. And yes, I did get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this one time. So 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. Now we're going to want to take it to that kid with the yellow hat over in East Clocktown. Because, as he told us, that's where their hideout is, and Jim over there said that that hideout connects to the observatory that we were told to check out. So, let's head that way. Actually, I want to check here first. Oh. The mayor's office is closed. Well, we're going to want to go there later for reasons, pretty much. We'll find out. Alright, so let's talk to this kid and give him the code. I believe it was 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. Alright, good, I got it right, because I didn't write it down or anything, and it'd be a pain to just stop the video, rewind it, and then merge it with another video, yeah. So once again, sorry for... This is going to be kind of notable here, but sorry for the bad video quality. I really just can't afford a capture card or any of those other devices that you can use to record things. Alright, so here we are in the bomber's hideout, and it looks more like some sewer than a hideout, but whatever. So just skip over this water as a Deku. That's something I haven't mentioned yet. The Deku can bounce on water, but you only get 5 jumps. If you miss the last jump where he does that big twirl and land in water, then you pretty much just sink and reset to the last piece of solid ground you've been on. Yeah, we're running out of time, as Carol's pointing out. Alright, so here's the first enemy that we can encounter. This is a Skulltula. Wait for it to turn around and smack it, pretty much. It's not too hard. There's that balloon again. Once again, they changed that for the 3DS version, just in case you're confused, which I doubt you would be, but, you know. It's fun to point out little differences. I know this game incredibly well. I've beaten it in like a week multiple times. So, I'm pretty much playing this blind. I haven't played it for a couple months, but yeah, I still remember everything about it because I'm a bit of a nerd. Alright, so spin through these pots to get some money here, and then just climb up this staircase. Actually, wait, there's something I want to do down here first. As you can see, we can talk to this scarecrow guy. Alright, so he can skip us ahead to the next... He can skip us ahead 12 hours, pretty much. That's what this guy does. And also, he's going to mention something interesting right here. He knows of a mysterious song that allows one to manipulate time. Do we want to learn it? I'm going to say yes. If we play the strange song backwards, we can slow the flow of time. If you play each note twice in a row, you can move half a day forward through time. We're going to want to remember that. And we can also play him some kind of song, which will come into play later. If you've played Ocarina of Time, you might know where this is going, but it's not used nearly as much here. Alright, so let's just wander up these stairs, and I really like this area. It's just really pretty looking, and it's got really nice music. And let's just talk to this guy. Not sure what all that noise is. Then again, I doubt the camera can pick it up, so it'll be fine. Would we like to gaze in the telescope? Yeah, let's gaze into the telescope. Thought the game was going to crash for a minute there. Alright, so now we're in the telescope. All we have to do is just look up and zoom into the top of the clock tower, and we'll see the Skull Kid sitting up there. And then, you'll notice that the moon has a face. Yeah. And then something falls out of it and lands right outside. Alright, so he's mentioned that the clock door opens on the eve of the carnival and a moon's tear has fallen outside. So we're going to want to take a look at that real quick. Alright, there's the moon's tear. If you remember right... Oh no, wait, I don't think I showed that. But there was someone in town who said that he wanted some sort of shiny stone. So we're going to want to go take this to him. But I'm running out of time here. So I'm just going to stop this video where it is, and we will continue this in the next part. Hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching.